One small step for film. One giant leap for Interfellas.
All right, today we're doing a little different style of podcast. Instead of for our usual review or topic-based video, we're just going to be ranking the top mafia movies all time. So as you can see on the tier list, we have S tier, meaning the best, and then we have F, meaning the worst, for those who went to grade school. And then we also added a haven't seen tier, because there's a few movies on here that we haven't seen. Maybe you guys have seen, so you guys can comment below and let us know what's good, what's not. But without further ado, let's get into it. So you want to go left to right?
Yeah, we'll just go in order.
All right.
That's S for me.
S?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's definitely in the top two tiers. S or A. My predicament is like how many can we consider S tier, because
I don't think it matters. I
think it matters?
I think that movie deserves the rank of S.
I agree, because I think on Letterboxd I gave it 4.5.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah. I mean, Denzel is so
Denzel,
cold in
Idris
that.
Elba getting popped. One of the best scenes.
That's literally, I think, that scene in when he's at the party and he beats the shit out of the guy for acting out of line. Yeah. Even that whole movie of just the way Denzel embodied that role, I think
one of his best movies. Yeah. So
it might even be, it's bold to say it's his best, but honestly, it's up there. I mean, it's top 3 Denzel for me.
No, definitely top 3 Denzel. Full circle character arc.
Russell Crowe is money in that too.
All right, you know what? You sold me. S tier.
S tier. All right, cool.
Edward James. I can't even read.
American Me. I've never seen it.
Put it down there.
Never seen it. Black Mass.
Black Mass, really good.
You saw it? I haven't seen it. It's on my watch list.
Whitey Bulger, true story. So they say, the rumor is that in The Departed, we'll get to later, that's the character that Frank Costello is based off.
Okay, so I didn't know. There's a movie, I didn't know if he was based off White Boy Rick.
Whitey Bulger.
Bulger, different.
Boston-based movie.
Okay.
Really good.
So it's the Irish Mafia, not the Italian Mafia? Okay.
Irish Mafia, one of the most wanted men.
I'm
Johnny
going
Depp,
with...
he's notorious for these mob movies. I'm going to put that in the B tier.
All right. I'll trust your judgment. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my watch list, so when I watch it, I'm going to call you and be like, that motherfucker deserves C.
No, it's good. It's good.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Iconic.
Classic.
Ricky! You know how many memes have been made of that?
Oof.
See, Lawrence Fishburne, so young. Ice Cube. Cuba Gooding. You know, that good boy growing up. Don't want to get mixed up. I feel like
I'm thinking A.
Yeah, it's got to be. Just because of like the impact it had. 80s movie.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mean, I felt like for me it was I was waiting for it to get like really good.
Like straight up.
Like something like was going to go wrong, and it took obviously it did at the end, but it took a long time to get there. A classic movie.
It is a classic.
I wouldn't be upset if somebody argued that it deserves S.
Agreed.
For me personally, it's
I always
A.
laugh. I feel like this is a slam dunk S tier.
See, and that's where I feel like I don't 100% agree with you.
Really?
I love A Bronx Tale.
Really?
I mean, if anything, it would go in my A. I'll give you the respect and put it in S, because it is one of the better. I mean, it's a great movie, but
I think that was like because of Colugito being a kid growing up in New York. Even though it's an R-rated movie, it was always on in my household.
Oh, yeah.
So like that was probably the first mafia movie that I watched. Could play, I don't want to say a nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
But I've seen that movie so many times, and the lessons it's taught in that movie like have stuck with me. You know, the worst thing in life is wasted talent. So for me, that's just...
Yeah, and obviously C learns a lot of great points from Chaz Palminteri, his character, Sonny, and who is C in the movie.
He had 5 fingers, but he only used 3.
Yeah. I love when, honestly, it's funny. It's probably not everyone else's, but my favorite scene is when they're shooting dice.
Oh,
and he's like making his money, and they put the mush in
the bathroom.
God, yeah. Or it's great even like they're in the at the horse race, and he bets on them. They're like ripping the tickets up. Like, what are you doing?
We have a couple friends we call the mush because of that.
So Bugsy, I have not seen this.
I haven't seen it. It's in my watch list. I've heard good things though.
And I'm trying to see what is that.
Warren Beatty.
Golden. I'm trying to. Do you know if this is Italian mob? Oh wait, that's what's his name from Schindler's List. Why am I drawing a blank? Yeah, haven't seen it. I haven't even heard about it. So you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to the next.
Yep.
Casino. I'm going B.
Really?
I'm going B. Listen, I think it's a great movie. Sam Rothstein, Nicky, 2 iconic. I mean, they're in every mafia movie, but The only reason I say that...
I'll agree with you just because it's long.
Yes.
And I feel like, again, it's one of those movies where initially going into it, I had a different thought process. I really do like the movie, though, and I like
it's a great
Pesci
movie.
in the role. I didn't even realize I gained so much more respect, and that's why I was debating about A. Like, a lot of it was improv. Almost... like, I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that,
the stuff online that they were showing, like, a lot of it.
Yeah, they were showing the script, and then the actual scene being shot, and him and motherfucker, the way he does it. No, I agree. I actually think it's funny, even though I put it in the beats here. I actually think it's one of De Niro's better performances because I think he was a really good pit boss, and I know that was Pesci knocking him like, "You wouldn't be shit without me."
Yep.
But I really thought, I mean, Ross.
3 blueberries. Right? Every single one.
And
3.
then when they're gonna chop that guy's fingers off.
Yeah.
No.
I thought they dragged out, and again, this is me being extremely picky. I thought they dragged out the whole Sharon Stone meltdown a little too long.
Well, that's
with like the whole she's giving money to the friend,
yes.
and then like how many times did he have to go, and then she's throwing the meltdowns.
I know.
And I understand they're trying to show like the problem between him at work and him at home and him, and he's controlling, and he's, and obviously even the whole like car bomb situation was really pivotal to the whole movie. But shave a half hour of that movie, it could potentially go to S.
I agree,
but it's a very long
and
watch.
then tone down Sharon Stone. Pipe down.
I just think even like have her go nuts, but like again, if you shave the half hour off of
that'll help.
The ascension
right.
of her going insane. Like, I think it should have just went from 0 to 100 rather than him. Like, I understand they were trying to make it where he's like so controlling over his work, the mob, his life, but I just felt like it got old where he was like constantly babying her. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, Colors, haven't seen it.
Never even
heard
of it.
That's Robert Duvall.
Oh shit.
Oh, and Sean Penn. That looks police movie.
I never
though.
even heard of it.
That
It's
doesn't
gotta
even
be
look
police.
like a. Yeah.
Put it in haven't seen.
Yeah. Donnie Brasco.
See, this stuff. I think A.
I was gonna say does not deserve S.
S is elite.
Yeah, I mean, we love Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Fugazi.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. Sometimes it means some good. Sometimes it just means forget about it.
True story.
Yep.
You have 2 of the most iconic actors, right? Pacino, he's in everything, and then Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp did a really good job at playing that role. I thought initially, I'm like, could I see Johnny Depp as like this Italian mobster? But again, I think what played even better to it was that the fact that he was under. He was a cop, so he really shouldn't be that Italian role, but put it on because he's undercover. I like the whole aspect. Again, different angle on a mob story.
Absolutely.
Right?
And I think, one of the more, like, I would say, I don't know what the word is, but the biggest takeaway from that I took was when he explained to his wife when he's coming home late every night, he's like, what's the difference between them and I now?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so far into this investigation that I'm one of them now.
Yep.
What makes me better than them?
And he's like literally like, I remember him throwing a tantrum
in the
real
garage.
Yeah, smashing shit. And he's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I loved, again, I unfortunately don't, it's never really on. I was gonna
Donnie
say,
Brasco?
Yeah,
No,
I was
you're
gonna say, I don't really get to watch it over and over. When it's on, I do watch it. But I was gonna say, unfortunately, I don't remember how the quote goes, but I really like when they show Pacino getting passed over and he has that whole monologue where he's explaining like, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Like it was like humanizing a bad person. And I thought it was a really cool take on, again, like a different aspect of what you would expect a mob movie to be. I felt like they actually made you feel sorry for somebody who's actually like doing wrong.
Well, it's crazy. Again, like I mentioned, true story, and then you'd have the end credits where every mafia guy was after this guy. The hit on Joseph Pistone, insane. Wrote a book, everything about that. But Sonny Black, amazing.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to think.
What was your favorite? I mean, I liked them.
I was going to say.
I love this one part.
Are you going to say when they're cooking sauce?
No.
I was going to say, I like, one of the ones when he's trying to teach Johnny Depp how to cook sauce, and he's like, punch of salt. He's like, pinch or punch? He goes, pinch. Who says punch? He's like, you just said punch. It's like, you're going crazy.
I love when they're really struggling to make money and they're smashing the meters for like parking. What the fuck are we doing here? Smashing meters for quarters? They're losing their mind.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Eastern Promises, you haven't seen it yet, right?
I wanted to. Vigo, right? Vigo.
This is going to be tough for me because if I'm putting Casino in B, there's no way it was better than Casino. It was good.
Hey, listen,
I'm
C's
going
get
B.
degrees, though.
It does, but no, it was a good movie, so I can't say that it deserved C tier. C tier to me is like I probably would never watch. I don't want to say I would never watch it again, but I could go without never seeing it again. I would watch that movie again. Right. I really liked, oh God, what's her name? Why am I drawing a blank today? Naomi Watts. Why did I thought she did great. It was a really interesting story. Again, somewhat of a different take. Reminded me, I won't give anything away, but reminded me of Donnie Brasco in a sense with a certain plot line. I think they casted the movie extremely well. Viggo fucking blew it out of the park.
Russian, right?
Russian, yep. I love this, they did a great job with like, they were technically in these buildings, so I wouldn't say set design, but they scouted the locations correctly, shot really well, like, technically a really sound movie, kind of a decent twist at the end, so that's all I'll say.
All right, good.
Yeah, I would think B is deservedly so where it belongs. It was a movie I'd watch again, so that's why I would give it B tier.
All right, I trust you.
Gangs of New York, I've never seen it.
I actually haven't either. I know I'm going to get ridiculed for that.
And that is with
Daniel Day-Lewis.
DiCaprio, Lewis. Oh, Cameron Diaz. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, like I've heard about it a million times.
I think it's a long movie, so that's why I kind of, save it for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is easy.
Easy. S.
Yep. I mean, I don't even know if obviously I want to get into it and talk about it, but I don't want to take forever.
Yeah, as I said, we could make a whole 3-hour video.
You take the fucking garlic and you cut it with a razor and liquefy it in the pan.
Yep.
He had a
Ray Liotta.
I love De Niro flipping out when they start.
What's the matter with you?
They start spending the money. He's like, it's in my mother's name. It's in my mother's name.
What'd
like,
I say?
Yeah, he's driving a pink Caddy.
Cadillac.
Yeah. The helicopter chase.
One of the best soundtracks.
Literally, like other than a created score for the movie, for just a compilation of songs, definitely up there for one of the best movies with soundtracks.
I mean,
again, back then it was probably very difficult to do the I would call it a gimbal shot because technically you'd use a gimbal now. I don't know what they used through the restaurant.
Oh,
like
when
the
they're
entrance,
when they were really just circling around.
Yeah, iconic. And thinking about like how to achieve a shot like that, especially again with the gear we have now, you could throw an FX3 that's really small on a gimbal and walk through, and you don't have an issue.
No.
Back then, you're running through Panavision 70. I don't know if it was shot in 70 mil. The camera's this big.
It's heavy.
You're getting through a kitchen, and I mean everything about that movie, the way it was shot, the music,
acting
was gold.
Authenticity with Scorsese's parents.
Just everything about it. They're like, again, I think damn near close to a
how many
flawless
TikToks
movie.
are made with kids recreating the character scene? He's like, here's Jimmy 2 times because he says everything 2 times. Hey, I'm gonna go get the papers, get the papers.
I mean, have my funny how? We could go on forever. We're gonna do it dedicated.
How many actors branched out from there, like Moltisanti, like Michael Imperioli? Then
get it yourself. Whatever he says. Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Tommy DeVito, he went on to become quarterback for the New York Giants.
Yeah. Tommy Cutlets. What a classic, though. I will also say, a scene that will never leave my mind is when he finds out he's getting whacked and he just goes, oh,
right,
and
brought into that
like
room.
He sees and he knows this, like because he's probably been on the other end of it too. He knows what it means when you walk into an empty room. And then De Niro's reaction, smashing and again, I'm a technical guy. I love some of the movie tricks they do. I'll show you after this, but they do a sick dolly zoom shot where De Niro and Ray Liotta are at the diner, and essentially what a dolly zoom is, like you move the camera in one direction and you zoom in the other, and the direction they chose, it's like making the whole environment come closer to them, so it's like symbolizing like their world is falling apart on them and like everything is getting more intense. Like little things, dude. I nerd out with stuff like that. So
probably Scorsese's best movie. If not,
Goodfellas? Yeah.
If not one, there's another one that I want to talk about later that we're getting.
That's a mob movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I argue Wolf of Wall Street, but I would
argue.
I would. It wouldn't even be close to Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is my favorite. I mean, we're the Interfellas. What are you talking about? Gotti, haven't seen it.
Me neither. Heard mixed things about it.
I mean, I don't see Travolta in a Gotti role.
No, I know.
So we're just gonna brush over that. This is not a mob movie.
This is tough because it's an S tier movie, but it's not a mob movie. So like, can we even count it? Yeah, add a row. Add a row.
Not a mob. Wow.
Honestly,
mob
now that I'm
movie.
looking at it, maybe that Colors movie we were talking about before is not a mob movie either.
History of Violence?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
We're going to have to... You have your phone on you?
No.
I was going to say, I want to see what this got on Letterboxd.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. That's on my watch list, though. King of New York.
Yeah, so I heard mixed reviews on this, but I always see the same scene on Twitter where he's in the subway and
that's from that movie.
The guy's coming to get him,
And
and he's like, I got money, I got a job, or he gives him all the money. He's like, I got a job for you, show up, and the kid runs off, and he's like confused.
Yeah.
Because he's expecting to get like jumped. He pulls the gun out. Or
Flashes the gun.
Yeah. So, again, I heard mixed reviews. I saw on Letterboxd, it's didn't get it rated anything crazy, but it's in my watch list, and I will be watching.
Great actor. We'll watch
I have to look this up.
Yeah. Many Saints. All right, I think we're in agree. Yep. See, it sucks
It
because
deserves F.
It deserves
I'm
F.
sorry.
Because
it doesn't get D. It gets F.
Even if when you set the stage that it's not going to be focused around
Satriel's t-shirt.
Even when you set the tone, okay, it's not focused on Tony.
I didn't
care.
want it to be.
No.
I didn't want it to be.
They just
Again, they brought new characters in that I think didn't really add much to it. They then alluded that the brother,
Ray Liotta's brother. Are you talking about?
They alluded that the brother
brother?
killed Tony's father.
Dickie Moltisanti. You're talking about? No. Yes.
Because Livia Soprano, like they alluded that the fact that the brother killed him, and I didn't like the direction.
No.
I didn't like the whole beach scene. Remember that where they just like I forget. I don't even remember. Was it the woman that they threw into the beach and like she just drowned? It was trying to drown. I was like, what is this?
I don't know. I only watched
and then
it one or two times.
You bring back Gandolfini's son, and like to me, you didn't let him. You didn't give him the role.
What did he do? Got the speakers? He stole whatever he did.
Like you didn't really make him encapsulate what we were looking for. Again, damn near impossible to live up to what the show was able to accomplish.
You start, and then for those who haven't seen it, the movie starts with the big spoiler for one of the characters in The Sopranos who passes, right? And then at the end, they tease. I know they had them throughout the movie, but they, show the other young characters, and I don't know, didn't move the needle. Came out during COVID, didn't even see it in the theater. Wasn't worth it.
To me, when you revive a show, a movie, or you build off of the characters that we've grown attachment to the whole time.
They focused on the wrong things, right? They focused on the racial riots in Newark, where like The Sopranos wasn't about that, right? We want to see the progression from the characters previously into the plot of The Sopranos.
Right.
That's where I think they missed the mark.
And it's like, it's just hard because again, it's one of those things where you're telling us you're creating a prequel. We're expecting 90-something% of it to be about the characters that we've, again, watched
they had times, they told a joke about when Livia got the shot through the hair.
Right.
Like, that was funny and
of
all,
course.
but that wasn't enough.
But think about it. It's what, 13 episodes a season. It's 6 A and B. You're talking about investing.
It was 86 episodes.
86 hours of time.
86.
So, like, for you to, go through that journey and then get handed this, it was just a major, unfortunate disappointment. Yeah. Haven't seen this.
Miller's Crossing, I put on my watches. I heard it's actually one of the better mob movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it, do you know where, is it Industrial Revolution era? Is
no
it,
clue. Carlito's Way, really good.
Haven't seen it. It's
really
on my
good.
watch list.
I watched it not too long ago.
Pacino again.
Yeah. I would put it, I'd honestly put it in A tier.
Okay.
Like,
all right, cool. That's good.
Sean Penn in that movie, like, he plays someone different than who he normally plays, like this whack job, and he plays it really well. And then, you have Pacino who's struggling between, trying to not allude to, but like, kind of give his friend the benefit of the doubt, but he goes down a path he cannot follow, and he gets caught up in this mess that I don't want to spoil.
Shit?
What's up?
Obi-Wan shit? You've gone down a path. Oh, no, that was Padme.
Padme saying that?
You've gone down a path.
I don't want to spoil too much, but really, really good movie.
I mean, it's funny. I got this gifted to me, so I have the physical. It's still sealed. Like, I've never watched it. I have to. It's been on my watch list for a while.
It's funny.
And it's Pacino.
Pacino, he plays every different heritage.
I haven't seen Wesley Snipes' New Jack City.
New Jack City? No, I haven't seen. I've heard of it, but wasn't that Vegas based? I don't know.
I'm not
thinking
sure.
Of like Sin City? I don't even know.
I knew, like, we didn't really look deep into this list, but I saw when there were 40-something movies that we probably haven't seen a lot of them.
Once Upon a Time in America. Robert De Niro. Never.
Never even heard of it.
Nah, me neither.
I love how we made Not Mob.
Well, I think this
But,
next
like,
one.
Not Mob.
Not Mob. And
Like, I
have-
know there is gang-related activity, but
Yeah.
to me, like, when I think Pulp Fiction, I don't go mafia movie.
And I have very strong opinions of Pulp Fiction that many people will disagree with.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie. I don't think it's Tarantino's best, but it's in his top 3. I know you weren't crazy about it.
I'm not a Tarantino guy, and
Yeah.
I don't know. That movie just weirded me out. Like, I will, to this day, there's certain scenes from movies, that just stick with you.
Yeah. When
Travolta gives the adrenaline shot.
Yeah, I
and
can't
she
watch
pops
it.
up. I can't watch it.
I'm on the same.
But
Samuel L. Jackson, dude.
One of Jules.
Oh my God.
The
Like, and don't get me wrong. I guess technically they're like the mob guys in the movie, so I get why it landed this. To me, you won't agree. That's an S tier movie. It deserves S. I know you don't feel that way.
No.
It deserves S. I think it's one of Tarantino's best
I don't think
films.
it's a bad movie. It's just not my cup of tea.
Do you not like it because of what goes on in it, because of the way it was
like
told?
the gag with having the
I know, the shop owner. Yeah.
with freaking Bruce Willis. And
Yeah.
then
But do you like? Did you not like the fact that it wasn't told linearly?
No,
Like, that didn't bother you?
That didn't bother me because
That's everybody's biggest gripe, because like people online go on YouTube and put it in order, because there is an order
I
to
know.
it.
Like, well, yeah, the Tim Roth diner scene. There's so many.
Oh my God, that's honestly my favorite part is when Sam Jackson has that monologue where he just talks about like, he what's your wallet? The one that says "babe" on the
Yeah.
But when he has that whole religious speech and he's
Path
like,
of the righteous man.
Yep.
Yep.
And I will strike down upon
Listen,
thee with great vengeance
you're right. I will
and
give you
furious anger.
Sam Jackson in that
Oh
movie
my
is
God!
peak.
Even when he goes in to get the money from the guy and he's like eating his burger and he's like,
He just continues.
yeah, he just continues. And I just love they get popped. They go, and then they unload.
No, and then
He was just everything in that movie.
the wolf in the movie,
The wolf. Yep.
iconic. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not. I think it's a good movie. It's just not my cup of tea.
How about Reservoir Dogs? Have you
I
seen
actually
it?
liked.
I really liked
actually
Reservoir
think
Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs is probably my favorite Tarantino movie. See, here's the thing, though. You consider that like, I guess are they mafia?
That's another one where it's not like blatantly mafia.
Because
explained.
I mean, the point of the movie is kind of not giving context. They're all Mr. Pink, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange.
I mean,
I would go B.
yeah. Again, it's one of those things where I wouldn't be upset if someone leaned towards A. I'd put it at B+.
I agree with that.
Or A-. Like it's in between
Yeah.
A and B.
And then, contrary to Pulp Fiction being a long movie, it's only 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And then,
But that's the problem with it. Like, I feel like because
could
it's
have
only
had
90
more.
minutes,
I
it
know.
should have
It
achieved
ends-
so much more, but you almost felt like it.
that was it.
Yeah.
I know
like,
what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the funnier scenes is, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
I don't believe in Tiffany.
Road to Perdition, I haven't seen.
I've heard great things.
I've
though.
heard great things. So
Yeah,
that's something
I
that
know.
we need to.
We talked about watching.
We talked
it,
about,
man.
yeah. We have to watch it together so we can make a
Yeah.
review on it.
What does this one say? Rock and Rolla. Luke. No, that's true.
That's the guy from, what is that? The White House Down? Or?
Yeah, not White House Down. The other one, Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that in Not Mob. Just because it doesn't look like. Oh, no, actually it does. But obviously haven't seen it either.
All right, Scarface.
I'm going S tier.
Yeah, it's
All
gotta
right.
be.
I was waiting for you to be like, it doesn't deserve. That's
No,
S tier.
it's S tier.
You're talking to me?
Oh my God, the eyes, Chico. They
Come
never
on,
lie.
move up.
Scroll it up.
There we
you
go. I watched that movie through its entirety every time. People like mock. I feel like before people used to mock Pacino in that role and like always make fun of it because like the way. But
He played that to a tier.
You need someone you point your fucking fingers at. I'm the bad guy.
And him
dude.
sitting in the hot tub. Me.
Yeah. I'm Bill Torrance. And I just, again, you see, it's so cool. It's actually kind of depressing when you think about it, but it's cool to see somebody achieve everything that they set out to do, and it's still not enough.
I know.
Like, he gets to that point, and it's still like he just doesn't give a shit.
Push It to the Limit, one of the best movie songs created. Counting the money, smoking a cigar.
Yeah, the memes of all that
the
shit,
meme is
dude.
great.
Yeah.
What else can you say? I mean, 1983, like, so what's that, 11 years after Godfather? The guy goes from playing probably the most iconic Italian character, now the most iconic Cuban character.
Yep.
Just amazing.
Yeah, no, it was definitely one of the best. Well, two of my absolute favorite points. I love the scene where they're outside in, I don't know if they're in Colombia, I think. They're at his estate, and they're talking about, actually, I'm sorry, 3 scenes. I hate to keep adding, but I love when they're discussing, and he, like, finally, like, Tony decides, I'm going to get full into this. And then they show the airplane, the helicopter, and he's hanging. And
is that when they're outside?
Yeah, and they're outside eating together, and like, and that's when the whole, you know, I'm a man of my word. Second scene, I love when they show that Tony is a man of morals as much as he's doing all this other shit that he doesn't set off in the car, the car bomb, because it's showing as insane as it is, all these other rules I'm willing to break. I live and die by the code of I will not harm women or children. They are not involved, and I won't do that.
All right, what we got? Get Shorty. Who's in that?
I have no
Travolta,
clue.
Gene Hackman. Rest in peace.
Is that Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
What? We're gonna have to look at this up. What is that? My gut is telling me that ain't Mob, but
It looks like, is it like a comedy?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. We're gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Shot Caller, good movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
I just don't know if it's Mob.
It's not Mob.
Gang.
It's not Mob.
Like, I don't know if people are, you know.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Are we putting it, like, to me, it's not really Mob, but if we're rating it, I would probably jump to B.
Put it in not Mob. I would rank it B. But then my argument would be, is Reservoir Dogs? Like,
the thing is, you don't know. Like, to me, this feels more like a mafia movie than this. Because this is like, yeah. Yes.
No, I know. All right, well, I'll agree with that. But Shot Caller, really good movie. John Bernthal, he's in everything. He plays a minor role, but...
No, I thought that was a great movie. I thought it was really interesting. Again, different take. Like, it was so interesting to see how radicalized he became, and then like he was the guy in the prison, like running everything.
He was the shot caller.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna catch a ton of flack for this.
It's
Departed.
not
Whoa.
It's not.
Are you
S tier.
serious?
It's not S tier for me.
I think that's crazy. I was gonna say I'm gonna catch a ton of flack for this. If there 7-game series between Departed and Goodfellas for Martin Scorsese's best movie, I think I'm taking The Departed in like triple overtime. And I know that people are gonna be like, "How can you, as an Italian, say that?" The Departed, I think it deserves S tier. I think it's one of my favorite movies ever. One of the best casts, following Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, and then Jack Nicholson.
I mean, Nicholson is he's
him as Frank Costello.
Yes.
Like, again, we talk about scenes that stick like the fucking rat. I ain't a fucking rat. It's literally one of my favorite movies. Yeah. Shipping Up to Boston comes on, I think about it every time. And I'm not even Irish. I'm not a lick of Irish. Yeah. Right? But
I enjoyed Donnie Brasco more than that. I have to rewatch.
Listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I'm glad you succumbed to the S.
Well, this is a no-brainer.
No-brainer. Best movie of all time, probably.
Yeah, best movie out of any movie ever.
Aspect.
Best mafia
Acting,
movie. Yep.
Plot.
Cinematography, score.
Authenticity.
Yep. Even changing of impact on the movie industry.
Adaptation from book to movie. You had Mario Puzo work on the movie.
Yep.
Watch The Offer.
Yep. It is, and again, like, we ran through all the other things, everything about that movie.
It's a perfect movie.
We will have to dedicate an entire video on just each one, not even just the Godfather franchise, each Godfather.
Agreed. 1972, what are we now? 54 years later, it holds up.
Again, Michael ascending to the role of the Don and the whole dynamic between him and Don Corleone.
I mean, shout out Nino Rota, one of the best movie scores ever.
Yeah,
I mean, you felt the emotion in every scene.
And it's an iconic score that I feel like you play the violins, everyone knows it.
You play one tune.
Yeah, the horn, either like the start of the horn or even the violins. Like you just know.
And then probably, if not the most iconic, like ending with the black door.
What is your favorite scene from the movie?
Jesus, how
much mine is the baptism and the baptism and them taking out all the heads of the families.
Man, favorite scene. I mean, I'm a Sonny guy. I love even though James Caan's not Italian, he played one of the best Italian characters. I love when he just goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt Carlo," and then he fucking beats the shit out of him.
And it's great to watch The Offer and realize that he hated him in real life too. The guy was like a jerk.
No,
I moved to S
right there.
peak again.
Neck and neck.
I wouldn't we say this all the time. I wouldn't be mad if somebody picked 2 over 1 for their favorite movie.
I know a lot of people who like 2
I
better.
think 1 is overall better film. I like the linear aspect to it. I think it established such an amazing thing. And then again, to dive into Andolini and showing his ascension into
Sicily.
Sicily, migrating over, and I love when films have the like two plots going on at the same time. And it's just I think, again, technically I know why they do it, so you can hide like problems or plot flaws sometimes, but even just, I guess because my brain is always going, the fact that there's always 2 stories going on, I'm thinking like, oh shit, like where do we leave off with that? And then it goes back to that, and you're like getting that taste, then you're going back. I mean, you're like getting fulfilled.
You have young De Niro, and it's just so cool because like the context that they provide, right? He's Andolini, and he takes the name of Corleone.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so peak. And then
3.
F.
Hate to do it, but
F. So that was the movie I was comparing Many Saints to, where you take such an iconic franchise like Sopranos, Many Saints, Godfather 1 and 2, Godfather 3. Decades later, you try to recreate, and I know Many Saints was a prequel, but you're just doing a disservice, right? Because like we both agree, right? You want to, I don't know, man, because I know Michael, it's really not.
It's hard because they wanted to kind of wrap it up with Michael's story and show him trying to, legitimize the business, but then at the same time, it's like, you're veering away from why people are watching this in the first place. And again, there's some great moments in the movie, but to live up to 1 and 2, it's just not possible. And it's interesting that, well, we knew it was going to be on the list, but we're going to get into that in our segment when it comes up in a little bit. But just a complete letdown.
All right, Irishman, I actually haven't seen it because it's 3.5 hours.
I'm between B and C, to be honest. I think I enjoyed the fact that they were, the whole Jimmy Hoffa story and trying to figure out it just, oh my God, talk about a slow burn.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Talk about
That's
slow
why, like,
burn.
people haven't talked about it enough to me for me to literally dedicate half a day to watch it.
It is. If you like a movie with a lot of information and dialogue and like a slow pace,
nah, see, that's not me.
You won't like it then.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, so I that's why I'm having trouble, because to me C is like being disrespectful. Like, it was still good, it just wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like, I guess my best analogy was like waiting for Phantom Menace, and it's all like politics. Like, you're expecting the Darth Maul duel, but you're getting 3 hours of politics.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's what it felt like to me. And I haven't seen the Untouchables.
Untouchables is really good. I'd put it in B.
Okay.
When I say, I think it's a little cornier than most mafia
that Kevin
movies.
Costner?
It is Kevin Costner. Elliot Ness, Michael Garcia's in it.
Oh, it's Capone?
Al Capone, yep.
Okay. I like that. Because I feel like not a lot of movies focus on the Capone Chicago.
No, they're after Al Capone, and it was really good. But like I said, it was 80s, like more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, Godfather, they're made in the 70s.
Yep.
They're more like hardcore 1950s New York, right? This is more, not that it's a happy movie, but like a more like positive like tone to it. I think the soundtrack plays a factor in that. I love the soundtrack, but overall, like, really solid movie.
I would potentially move this down to A, but I'm not mad that it's an S. All of the other ones, I think, rightfully so. Boys in the Hood, great movie. Donnie Brasco, great. I really like this list. I mean, there's not much. I laugh how we didn't get C. Shockingly, a lot of movies we haven't seen. I'm really curious. I love Viggo. I'm going to look this up after and see.
Also, some of these that we haven't seen may not be mob related. So, because
or they might be, and we just can't.
And we have. Well, Gotti, we know is mob related, right? We know I know Miller's Crossing is mob related. I think Bugsy is based off Jimmy Hoffa, so I just haven't seen it. And then Road to Perdition, I know is mob related, or at least, yeah. But overall, I think pretty solid list.
Yeah, man.
Let us know if we missed anything. But overall, good list.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Let's get into the segment.
Consigliere. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom.
So in this segment for the Consigliere cut, Chris and I essentially are going to be talking about how we can take a franchise, whether it be a movie or something within the IP, and make it better, or what they should have done differently, kind of being their consigliere and giving them advice on how we could, make the franchise better, whether it's like ideas for movies or how they could have made a movie better.
Yep.
So obviously with the Mafia theme that we just reviewed all these movies, we figured why not talk about The Godfather, because I feel like 1 and 2 were literally, I think, arguably the best movies of all time.
Ever, yeah.
You could argue one. Some people say two's better. I think one is the best.
Agreed.
But both neck and neck to being the best movie of all time. A little bit biased. We're both Italians.
Of course, of course. I think we could all agree Godfather 3, not only probably the worst mafia movie, but one of the worst movies.
You think ever?
Well, no.
I was gonna say.
No, not ever.
Yeah, but to live up to 1 and 2, to come out with 3.
I just think, like, exactly,
Yeah.
the overall, like, letdown.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, I know we don't consider them real, but, like, the new Star Wars movies, like, they don't even count. Like, Godfather,
what are you talking about?
Exactly. So, like, Godfather 3, I think we've both only seen it 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
A handful of. So, today's Consiglieri's cut, let's improve this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you want to start, because I feel like
So, I think it would have been cool to have his son Anthony pursue
have
the
more
mafia life.
Yeah.
But similar to how he rose in 1.
Yeah.
Like, he was, in the military.
Yep.
Not involved like Sonny and Fredo. So I think similarly, where you can kind of have that, okay, he's staying away from the family business, but then something happens where not exactly, like, I don't want a spitting image of 1 where, like, okay, they go after Vito and boom, he's in the mafia.
Right.
But something where his son plays a factor.
I was going to say, I like the idea of, like, it's not necessarily them paying homage, but like a tie-in to how Michael came into the family business. Like, I would have liked for him to become he pretty much did become the older, wiser Vito, right? Now he plays, the burden who wears the crown, whatever the saying is.
Heavy is the head.
Heavy is the head who wears the crown. Like, he is now faced with all of these tough decisions to make. Obviously, with Fredo's passing, it's like, a tough decision that he has been haunted with throughout Godfather 3. But it's just the whole, like, I don't know, the whole opera thing. Or it was opera or dancing.
It was
like,
opera, yeah.
Right? It was like, I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, iconic scenes from the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So
just when I thought I was out,
oh my God,
back in.
That and then
the scream.
The
I mean, that meme.
Emotional, and then became a meme.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's gold. There's I mean, the movie isn't I don't want to say it's not a bad movie, because it really isn't, but it's not what...
We could agree that, like, I think a major, and I know we touched on it earlier, but, like, just having Coppola's daughter in there, like, forced in there, she wasn't
I also
great.
feel like, just me personally, I don't like the whole idea of, like, him getting involved with the whole Vatican, like, that whole lane.
Yeah.
Like, again, we struggle with the fact that I can empathize and understand why he wants to get out of the business, but I'm like, for the movie, like, I want him in the business. Just, like, you want to see this shit go down. Like,
I think another factor that I mean, Michael Garcia got critical acclaim for the movie. I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
I know plot-wise it was a little awkward, not saying incest, but dating, whatever. But let's keep that element. Okay, you have Sonny's hothead, illegitimate son. I like him staying in, and I think you can kind of plot Anthony, Michael's son, and Sonny's son.
The calm, strategic one, like, play the roles, right? Michael is the calm thought process. He takes his time, methodical. Sonny wasn't, and Sonny's son is not. So, like, it makes sense to do that.
But then I think having them more conflict.
Clash.
Yes. They both want the top dog spot, right? Michael's aging. He's trying to become legitimate.
Yep.
I'm okay with him keeping that same mantra, but then having, like almost like a family feud.
Yeah.
Because he's got all the power.
Right.
The 5 heads of the family's wiped out, right?
Yep.
He's sitting atop this
He's
empire.
almost bored at this point.
He's bored because he's got nobody.
Right.
So I think that would have been
well, that's the hard part, right? Like, his rise to, and his ascension to becoming the leader really left him in a place where now he's all alone.
Yeah.
Like, he lost pretty much all of his family.
And it's kind of went against his father's morals of, like, family first. Like, he didn't want to get involved in the violence with Barzini, right?
Yep.
And now you have a loner. Kay can't stand him. Had an abortion because of it. Like, you can't get much more, far off than that. But so I think having those two clash, and then I think keeping Tom Hagen somewhat more involved, where maybe, like, Tom Hagen can kind of talk to Anthony. I'm going to make a joke, in a Godfather role. Like, listen, son, like, are you sure you want to go down this path? Like, call him, like, Vincent Mancini.
Yeah.
Right? Vincent, he's a hothead just like his father was, and look where that ended Sonny. Sonny ended up.
Yep.
So just be careful what you wish for.
And I think it'd be cool to let, like, Tom Hagen was, like, passed over in 1, obviously reprised, and, like, became more important in 2 in courts and things like that. But I think it would be really like full circle moment to have him back in the role, like as an important character. He was very exactly consigliere. I think he was very important in 2, so I can't even like take that away from him. I would love to see, like, you know, they took Tom Hagen in as a son. I would love to see those things that they mention and briefly go over in the first one, that like dive more into that and give us more, like, I don't want to say substance, but like show us the stuff that, my thing is build on the characters that people like. Don't, like, my biggest pet peeve with most franchises or whatever, just like they pull the IP, they throw a new character in and they force it down your throat. You have to like these people because we created this new thing. No, like, you know, make a movie about somebody who we've already grown an attachment to. That's what I think. It's sad because Godfather 1 or 2 is on TV, it's on my TV. Like, I'm clicking and watching it every time. 3? Nope.
Agreed.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and check out our other episodes.